So Vanessa, welcome to my Telecom Stars in Cars interview series.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here with you.
So we're at Capacity Europe this week. It's an amazing event, as it is every year. The industry, though, is moving so fast. It's evolving continuously. How does Capacity Europe remain relevant?
That's a very good question. I think it's important to flag that Capacity Europe's always been built with our customers. We always do it in partnership with our customers. And so a lot of the conversations we're having is based on their needs and how the industry is evolving. Look, Rome wasn't built in a day, it's important to say, but things are accelerating. And so a lot of the conversations that we're seeing now at the event actually are happening more so behind closed doors. And I think because now it's more about getting the right people in the room, having the right conversations. So I'm not saying that we're not having fantastic keynotes in the conference room, but actually what we don't see at the event right now is that there are a lot of closed door Chatham House conversations happening, especially in partnership with GLF, to make sure that the collaboration and the innovation that needs to happen is in agreement. And that the global connectivity leaders and the digital infrastructure leaders are coming to those resolutions, and we are trying to facilitate those conversations.
In some way, I think, the industry is evolving faster and faster, and AI is enabling that. Do you think you're evolving fast enough? Because in some way, maybe you need to evolve faster than the industry, be there before the industry gets there to support their evolution. What do you think? Maybe...
It's a very good point. Look, being first in the market, having your pulse on what's next and trying to have that crystal ball on what's going to happen in the next 5 years, that's absolutely at the forefront of what we are always thinking about. But it's hard because we're in a period of change, and much like the customers who are here at the event, we don't quite know which direction we're going in yet. And so we're trying to be quick and figure out how to evolve things as quickly as possible. But at the same time, back to the point around in partnership with our customers, it has to be driven by what direction our customers want to take the event.
I like to talk about the future. And you've talked about it already a little bit. You mentioned the crystal ball. So if I looked in your crystal ball 5 to 10 years down the line, what would I see when I look at Capacity Europe?
So we're part of the digital infrastructure industry, and that's key to keeping the world connected. I think in 5 years, that will still be key to keeping the world connected. So I think it's important to highlight that digital infrastructure is here to stay. And if I was looking at the crystal ball in 5 years' time, I would still expect the same companies to be in the room having the same conversations and same partnerships. I think to your point, though, the partnerships might have evolved by then. There's a lot of talk about the evolution of the bundling of services or debundling of services. You've got AI that's accelerating the conversation as well. So I think you're going to probably see an evolution of different types of companies coming to the table to fast track the partnership that's needed to keep the world connected in the era of AI. And we are really at the forefront of doing that. So, we are very important to facilitating services worldwide and keeping the world connected. That really is our tagline. And I think in 5 years' time, we will continue to keep the world connected. And I think it's important that that's the journey that we maintain today and in 5 years from now.
That's very exciting. Congratulations and continue your great work. I think the industry needs you, and you're a big part of the industry and a big part of the innovation in the industry. So well done. Thank you very much, Vanessa.
Thank you so much for having me.